So like about 2.5 years, I actually just stumbled upon a post that said something about Jeremiah, so I Googled it and I was like, okay, this like kind of fits my situation, you know? Then when I found out what it was about, it was just like meant to be. Like it was meant for me to find that post, to sign up for it and everything. So like ever since I've come to Jeremiah, it's giving me and my children a lot of stability. It's allowed me to focus on school. It's allowed me to not have all the stressors and stressful things. Like I don't have to worry about anything really. Jeremiah's just like created a new life for me that I didn't think that I would be able to have until after finishing school, but I get to experience it while I'm still stressing in school, so. My kids' life has definitely become more stable also, which I think they appreciate, even though they're young. I think they appreciate like coming home and knowing that this is their home. And it's also allowed them to just like become more of who they are as individuals, I think, which are super sassy and fun and loving. Jeremiah like promotes being who you are, like not altering who you are because of your circumstances, which definitely has been super awesome for us. Our glasses are half full, not half empty. We have a lot more to fill up, and when our cup overflows, we have so much to give to other people. That's the motto I go with every day that allows me to keep pushing, and having my kids looking up to me and like, I can't fail, have to keep going on.
Hello everyone, and thank you for celebrating with us tonight and supporting the amazing moms and children of the Jeremiah program. Many of you may be expecting me to break out in a dance right now, or better yet, another flash mob, but COVID has changed our bash this year and we have had to pivot, just like our organization and families have had to pivot in the last 8 months. We are truly grateful to you for joining us from your home. Thank you to Sue and Andy Clare, our awesome bash chairs. Wow, talk about having to pivot in this new virtual world. Great work. And to the bash committee who continue to come up with new and creative ways to make this a wonderful event. To our sponsors who continue to show up in big ways to support this event. Robbins Kaplan, Xcel Energy, US Bank, TCF Bank, Park State Bank, Best & Flanagan, Luther Automotive, Ecolab, Arthur's Jewelers, Haskell's, and Minnesota Monthly. I am also in a new role this year, and pivoting has taken on a whole new meaning for me as well, moving into the role of Executive Director on April 1st. Yes, just 2 weeks after COVID hit and 2 months before the murder of George Floyd, right in our backyard. Nothing could have prepared me for what laid ahead, both in terms of serving our families and staff and for my own journey. What I know for sure is that there has never been a greater need for Jeremiah. I am more committed than ever to breaking down systems of injustice, oppression, and racism to better serve our families and to serve more families than ever. As Maya Angelou says, when we know better, we do better. I will strive to continue to do better for our families. Thank you for joining us on that journey.
I think the thing that the women and the families in Jeremiah need the most is stability. They are coming out of a scenario where often they're trying to keep a job, but they need daycare. If the child is sick, they have to be home. If you pull one thing out of their lives, everything falls apart because they don't have a safety net. Jeremiah is able to step in to provide that safe and affordable housing. It provides the early childhood development and daycare right in the same community, then allows them to get their education and have the strength of their peers around them. So I think it's really that stable living situation that lets everything else then fall into place. Jeremiah program is important to the community at large because of the systemic changes that it has been making for over 20 years. Now we hear all calls for systemic change. It's the banner that we hear every day. But Jeremiah has been working at that family after family after family for decades now. I think the thing that makes me most amazed about the moms and the kids and the staff is the hope and the resilience that they display. The moms come from all sorts of different situations and obstacles, and yet they come to Jeremiah convinced that they can overcome those obstacles. And the staff is right there saying, yeah, that's right, you can do that, and we'll help you get there.
Our mission is simple: disrupt the cycle of poverty for single mothers and their children 2 generations at a time. How we get there is a bit more complex. Generational poverty is defined as at least 2 generations of a family being born into poverty, severely limiting their ability to overcome or even improve their situations. Families experiencing generational poverty live in constant survival mode, barely able to think about the future, much less to take action to create a sustained change that leads to a better and more independent life. Living with the challenges of hunger, housing insecurity, educational disruption, and health barriers can keep families from achieving the economic stability they need to realize their dreams. We support single mothers on their journey to achieve a college degree, and at Jeremiah, we deeply believe that single mothers living in poverty are experts of their own experience who are uniquely positioned with the right tools and support to influence transformative change in their homes, communities, and ultimately the world. Jeremiah program is solidly grounded in the belief that women are strong, capable, and resourceful, and that by overcoming both personal and structural barriers, they can disrupt the cycle of poverty for themselves and their children.
I was having issues with like housing and daycare, and it was like hard even working a 9-to-5 job and with 2 kids trying to manage all of this. But coming to Jeremiah helped me with the child care and the affordability with housing, which was a blessing for me and my children. The first days coming to Jeremiah program, I was a little nervous just because I was wondering like, how is everything gonna work out? And I had to still get used to everything, but it was like the greatest program for me. Coming into Jeremiah, I was just like a normal high school student graduate, and now I am literally almost to the finish line, and I will be a college graduate at the end of this semester. So I didn't think that I had this in me to take on all these classes with 2 kids and being a single mom. Like it was hard, but I did it. I want to pay it forward by giving Jeremiah program the recognition for getting me this far in life and to making me better as a woman and a mother. I feel determined. I feel like I don't want to give up. I feel like I just have to be this big role model for me and my kids.
We have much to celebrate, and we will do that. And this year, we must also acknowledge the impact of the global pandemic and the racial unrest on our families and so many other families living in poverty, headed by single moms. Our families have had to work to overcome challenges that a few short months ago were completely unimaginable. These are unprecedented times, and as I mentioned earlier, we too have had to navigate serving our families in ways we have never had to do in the past. As we celebrate the successes, let's also remember the facts that bring us back to the bash each year to raise the much-needed funds that allow our program to continue and those challenges that have emerged this year. At Jeremiah, we reacted to the moment and were moved to work harder to ensure that our mothers and their children had what they needed and didn't miss out on empowerment classes, coaching, early childhood education, and the access to do these things online and without interruption. We provided all of these virtually, along with resources for essential needs for both our current participants and our moms in the pre-admission empowerment classes. We just completed a network refresh that is providing fast and reliable internet for the now almost 100% of our moms and elementary school-aged children taking classes online. We were also committed to making sure that no family lost their housing during these times. We were able to keep things moving on our end so we could continue to meet the increased need of those whom we serve and would serve. I am happy to let you know that we have been able to continue to move families into Jeremiah, and we are at our highest occupancy in recent years. In addition, we have more applicants and more families in empowerment classes than we have ever had. And I am proud to say that we did not have to lay off or furlough any employees. In fact, our team stepped up in this virtual world and were creative and innovative in providing virtual programming in ways that positively impacted our families' ability to continue on their path to success, realizing their dreams.
How did it feel to graduate from Jeremiah? It was amazing. I was thinking like, oh my God, I really did it. Sometimes like I have thoughts in my mind like, who do you think you are? You can't do it. But just to overcome it and be at the place where I thought I couldn't be is an amazing feeling. It was beyond me. I was like, wow, I did it. Going into Jeremiah program, like I felt like a broken woman. Through empowerment, through Jeremiah program, I learned to be like, to regulate my emotions, to just, I don't know, like the woman that I am today is just amazing. The biggest thing for me is to like apologize to myself and to like just beginning to like grow and like flourish and to becoming the woman that I am. And I would say Jeremiah took a part in it. Like they planted a seed and I'm watching it grow.
I'm most proud of my mom because she brought me into the Jeremiah program, and I feel like I still remember memories, and they're really good and they're nice, and I feel like that changed my life, and I feel like if we weren't there, then we would have a whole different life and it wouldn't be so fortunate.
I felt like I was a broken person. Now I'm like, I feel healed, and I just feel like amazing. Like I feel unstoppable. Like it's just blew my mind, like, you know, so I'm just happy. It was amazing.
You have just seen firsthand the impact that Jeremiah program is having in our families, positively changing the trajectory of our moms and children's lives for generations to come. As we begin our Fund a Family portion of the event, we remind ourselves that together we rise, and together we are on this journey. Now, folks, just a reminder to go ahead and grab your phone and get next to your computer, and we're going to have some fun with this right now because we're going to raise a lot of money. You see, it costs $30,000 to fund a family for 1 year. This cost is directly related to the time and work Jeremiah moms put into truly transforming their lives for themselves and their children. Wait, what? Wait a second, wait. We have a special call and announcement. We have Anthony Barr from the Minnesota Vikings joining us. This is someone who truly understands the positive impact of Jeremiah program for our families and communities. Anthony.
That's right, Kurt. I am so happy to be here tonight with all of you, and I'm proud to support, along with the Minnesota Vikings, the amazing families of the Jeremiah program. Firsthand, I've seen just how impactful the Jeremiah program is as a supporter, a donor, and a volunteer, and just the impact that the Jeremiah program has in these families, and that the impact our families have in the larger community. So the Minnesota Vikings, I'm a member of the football team there. As an organization, we have a social justice committee that's ran by the players, and our owners are very generous, and they gave us a certain amount of money to use and divvy up among impactful organizations. And as the players, we chose Jeremiah as one of the organizations that we'd like to support. And so really big thanks to the Vikings and our owners. They made this announcement really possible. So tonight, I'm excited and proud to share that the Minnesota Vikings Players Social Justice Committee would like to support the Jeremiah program with a $20,000 gift. And I would like to make it known that I'm personally making a $10,000 gift. That being said, I challenge any of our guests tonight who are able to match my $10,000 gift with a $10,000 gift of their own. And we think that would be a huge deal if we can make that happen. So thank you, and Kurt, back to you.
Thank you, Anthony. What an incredible gift. So thank you, Anthony, the players, and the entire Vikings organization for this amazing and impactful gift. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Anthony. He is challenging you to match his generous $10,000 gift. Just think, between the Vikings and Anthony, they just funded one family. Wow. Let me take a look at our board. Wait a second. We have another one. We have another gift. This one is $20,000. Woohoo! All right. This is fantastic. This is really coming in. Okay. So if you will match the $10,000 that Anthony just challenged you to, combined with this $20,000 gift we just got, do the math. We just funded another family. And if we get three more matches at $10,000, then we will fund another family. I'm watching the donations come in. They're rolling in, folks. So what does $10,000 mean? What does that mean to Jeremiah? Well, at $10,000, your gift provides a year of tuition for a child in the Early Childhood Education Center. Now think about this. 81% of children in Jeremiah's child development centers are performing at or above age-appropriate developmental and academic benchmarks. I mean, that's incredible. This is why your gift is so important to work, to keep giving us going. Wait, coming in. I'm getting distracted. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Linda. That's fantastic. Anne, Kendra's coming in. They're rolling them in front of me, folks. These gifts are coming in fantastic. Susan, thank you so very much. I mean, at whatever level you can give, but what about $5,000? I mean, what does that mean to you and to us? Through one-on-one coaching using the empowerment techniques, the Jeremiah coaches provide our moms a safe and supportive environment which helps them reach their school, career, financial, and very importantly, their parenting goals. We are seeing first-generation college students, single parents, and those living in poverty. They're not enrolling in or are dropping out of college at alarming rates. This is because of a lack of access to reliable internet in an almost exclusive virtual learning environment. It's happening. It's reality. To prevent this, we at Jeremiah have just done a total Wi-Fi refresh so all of our residents have reliable internet and can successfully stay in school and their school-age children have the access they need for online learning. I mean, this increase of the Wi-Fi is important because, they don't have to leave the room. They can be with their kids. They can take care of it. I mean, the numbers that are coming in are crazy. Mackenzie and Matt at $10,000. Fantastic. Thank you very much. That is an amazing donation. Thank you very much. That is incredible, folks. Thank you so very much. They are rolling in like crazy. Let's see what else we have here. We've got more of them coming in. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. Oh, here, scroll down there, right there. There it is. Margie's coming in at $1,000. Thank you so very much. They're rolling in front of me really fast on the hand bid, folks. But, maybe $5,000 is a bit much. But $2,500, what does that do? In the Early Childhood Education Center, this amount funds field trips, educational and enrichment opportunities on both campuses. Now, of course, we have COVID, and we hope we will soon be able to resume some of those activities within the community. But for now, we remain creative while continuing to support our families. Our staff is working overtime to find ways to continue this great outreach. Okay, more names are coming in. I've got Natalie coming in. Who else? We've got Carolyn coming in. Carolyn, $2,500. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. These are coming in. There's another one from Jim, and there's one from Susan. They are rolling in like crazy, folks. The donations are just piling in. Now, for those of you who've been with us all these years at the galas, at the $1,000 level, that's when things really pop in. That's when you all come in strong. And here we are at the $1,000 level. Now, I want you to know that unlike many early development child centers, Jeremiah provides, get this, diapers, wipes, and formula for all infants within the centers. This is crucial support for our mothers. These are expensive, and your $1,000 gift will provide an infant these items for 1 month. Can you do $1,000? Can you jump in? $1,000, just do it right now. It would be so cool if everybody out there watching right now would come in at any level that they can come in. And I've got Trenda and Shelly. Thank you for your donation. We appreciate that very much. We got more of them coming in. Thank you. Margie, thank you so very much for your donation. Now, what about at $500? Now, if you don't know, let me tell you, all our moms are required to complete an empowerment course before moving into Jeremiah. Now, if you've been to the galas and you understand Jeremiah, you know this, but maybe you're watching for the first time. This is a very important course. This course is foundational to our family's success to Jeremiah. In fact, you talk to our moms, I mean, almost across the board, they will say it truly changed their lives. This fall, with everything going on, we have the largest empowerment class in the history of Jeremiah. We need your help to support this. We need you to come in. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Rebecca, for coming in. We thank you for that. Julie, thank you for coming in. I'm just going to send this reminder out there for those of you who I really wish I could be with you in the gala room. But as a reminder for you, if you came with a partner, you spent $600 for tickets last year. We're not charging you anything to sit on your couch this year. And as a young professional, you maybe came in at $250 a ticket. Wait, we got Joy. Thank you, Joy, for coming in. Thank you so very much. We appreciate your gift. We got more coming in. Look at that coming. Aaron, thank you so very much for your donation coming in. Folks, these gifts are just coming in over and over. What was that one there? Heidi, there was again. They're scrolling up for me. Amy, thank you so very much. And Connie, thank you so very much for these gifts. Wayne's in here now. They got this great screen. They're just rolling in. The numbers are rolling, which tells me that you truly understand changing lives 2 generations at a time. You are making the difference by putting your donation in. Now, no matter what you can do, $250, $100, make your own amount. Make it $2,020 to do COVID, or do it $1,965 for your birthday. We don't care, because every single dollar counts. Your gift, no matter the amount, will help provide the much needed resources our families need. As they work diligently, and they work hard, they work really hard to make a better life for themselves and for their children. Who doesn't want to work hard for their children? Now, if you can help us, if you can give us the money, if you can make that donation, we can help these mothers help themselves and help their families 2 generations at a time. What can you do? How much can you give? And by the way, I've been watching this screen. Some people have given twice at different levels. We don't care what levels you give. Give 3 times. Now, I'll be back to give you some more updates, but just keep giving. Know that each of your gifts changes lives, 2 generations at a time. Your commitment to our families has been amazing in the past and now, and we thank you. And now, a special thank you to all of our corporate sponsors who are not only supporting our families, but our community at large.
Every time that we represent a client, whether it's a Fortune 500 company or an individual, we really do everything we can, and frequently do, in fact, rewrite the odds and make things better for those people. And that same passion, that same dedication, and all that talent that our individual lawyers and staff have, they bring to bear in the community, outside the 4 walls of the law firm, outside the courtroom, outside the litigation arena, when they participate in all these different community organizations and nonprofit organizations, and they give back in their time and their talent, and also their treasure. So the time, talent, and treasure trifecta of giving back, our lawyers and our staff really do live that, and it's really heartwarming to see that.
If there's a storm, we're in it. And no matter how strong, we're up to the challenge. This time, the storm's a little different, but our commitment holds steady. Thank you to our employees, working safely to ensure strong, reliable, uninterrupted service. No matter what. You, us, together.
Life is different these days, but that's not stopping us from living. Like spending quality time with family, supporting local small businesses, and doing what's right to keep each other safe. At U.S. Bank, we're doing our part to turn words into action. We're committed to investing in diverse communities by increasing grants and capital to support small businesses, housing, and workplace advancement. Together, we can create the momentum for positive change. Learn more at usbank.com/action.
I'm Tyler Nogai of Arthur's Jewelers, and our family believes in the great work and the mission of the Jeremiah program in helping single mothers and their children in a time of need transform their lives. It's families helping families. This is a beautiful thing. And so the Jeremiah program is very dear to our heart here at Arthur's Jewelers, and we have supported the program for a number of years. And this year, tonight, virtually with everyone else, thank you for joining us. We're donating a unique experience of creating a custom piece valued at $2,500. You'll be working with myself, my expert goldsmiths, and our award-winning CAD designer. So together tonight, we rise.
Best and Flanagan is proud to stand with the Jeremiah program and celebrate the transformation of families 2 generations at a time, building close relationships with all of our clients, including individuals, businesses, nonprofits, and generations of family members seeking legal advice. We are lawyers you know.
Good evening. I consider it an honor to be with you tonight in your homes. You know, we've been through and are going through a pandemic, a duality of pandemics, whether it's the racial awakening, whether it's COVID-19. What it has brought to bear is what Jeremiah program knew 2 decades ago. That generational poverty is not an economic issue. It's actually a social justice one. You can't have an unjust housing system without an unjust public educational system. You can't have an unjust health justice system without an unjust criminal legal system. They have to work in concert. It's an ecosystem that is either fed or underfed. And Jeremiah program sits at this beautiful nexus where we actually dismantle this idea that being a great mom, especially a single mom experiencing poverty, is in tension with social economic mobility. We say, no, you don't have to choose if you're going to bet on yourself or you're going to bet on your kid. We actually say it's a yes and proposition. And we create holistic programs that allow that to be true. And so tonight, I just want to thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with us. Thank you for acknowledging and celebrating the incredible need in this moment. And may I be so bold to say, Jeremiah program is expanding the leadership tent. Our moms aren't just recipients of solutions. We are positioning them to be architects of solutions. Thank you so much. We are who we've been waiting for. Have a great night, and thank you.
I teach a class, and now with the pandemic, it's 10 weeks, but usually it's 16 weeks. And I work with women, I learn and I grow with the women who are going through the admission process for Jeremiah. And we talk about cognitive restructuring, we talk about emotional regulation, healthy communication skills, relationships. These women are so inspiring to me. After every class, I'm just on cloud 9 because the motivation they show, the vulnerability they show, the desire to grow is just so inspiring for me. And the curriculum, teaching that curriculum with these women keeps me in power mode. Jeremiah is important to our community at large because, again, these women, single mothers, when they go through this program and they leave in a much better position financially, emotionally than when they came, you know, they're in a better position to not only provide for themselves and their families, but give back to their communities. By the time they leave, they have, you know, that self-confidence has risen, the self-efficacy that they display is just amazing. I think the most rewarding part of what I do at Jeremiah program is seeing that growth in the women, seeing them recognize their potential, that they're important, that they're valuable, that they are powerful, strong women, and that's so rewarding to me.
Together, we learned from the moment, leaned into the movement to disrupt generational poverty 2 generations at a time, and are emerging stronger as an organization and are serving more families than ever before. We are taking what we learned from reacting quickly to the pandemic to put programs, structures, and interventions in place to not only serve more families, but also to have greater impacts for the families we serve. Again, thank you for accompanying us and our families on this journey to truly disrupt generational poverty. To our mothers and their children who have worked hard, continue to reach their goals, and are some of the strongest women I've had the pleasure of knowing, we thank you. To our sponsors and donors who have graciously supported our work, we thank you. To Chastity Lord, our President and CEO, for leading us through these unprecedented times, and our whole MSP team and the campus support team at the national office for working tirelessly to serve our families, thank you. And to everyone here tonight, thank you for taking the time to celebrate our families and champion our mission. I am deeply grateful.
Together we rise.
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 Together we rise. Welcome back. And I have to tell you what's happening in front of the screen. 107 donors have made 114 donations, so that means at least some of you are coming in twice. We have raised enough money to fund 4 families. We're at $120,000. I wish there was 1,000 of you here clapping with me, but we're not done. Can we do 5 families? Do you think we get another $30,000, you know, 10,000 or 5,000 or 500 at a time? I got to go through some names because they're literally, I won't get to all of you, but let me do a shout out to Kevin. We appreciate you, Kevin. We got John. Thank you so very much. Let's see who else we have here. We've got Tammy. Tammy, so thank you so very much. We've got Tim, we've got Joan, who else is coming? AJ, hey, thanks for your donation. I've got Lisa, I've got Melanie. Oh, wait a minute here, yes, we've got this one coming in. Gina and Kurt, I love those names, gotta love those people coming in. Folks, keep giving. We have Mary Megan, we have Jean, we have Posh, thank you so very much. I have Alan, Chang, thank you so much. Scott, Dana, Alan, Holly, Nicole, Andrew, keep them coming on for me here. Andrew's at the bottom. He's at $2,500. Thank you so much. Everything counts. Carl, Kathleen. I've got Michael Remington in here. I've got Anna. I've got David. David and Jill. Thank you so very much. Sophie, Kathy, Lawrence, Emily. The names are just everywhere. I've got a Wayne. I've got a Catherine in here. I've got another Kathy with a C. Sophie, Emily, Marjorie, Amy, Wayne. Folks, these names are all over the place. They are coming in and they are being generous. They're going to, can you come in again? Let's see, we have Annie, thank you so very much. Everybody that's coming in at any level is so very important. Scott, thank you so very much. I'll tell you what, folks, I wish I could go through all the names, but I can't. What we have here? Okay, Jill, thank you very much. Jill's coming in here. Thank you so very much for your donation. Folks, we're at $121,000. If we can get another $29,000 tonight on our Fund a Family, we could do 5 families funded. So I want you to keep giving. But we're going to go ahead right now into our live auction. And it's a completely different live auction than we normally are. And I'm sure many of you are excited to bid on some very unique and amazing items. And again, thank you to all of our donors for your generous gifts. The more you bid, the more the families at Jeremiah program benefit. So, you know, I just want you to keep bidding. And I want to thank you for watching and joining us virtually. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Now, we have just 6 items to sell. And maybe some of you haven't seen this format before, but you can only bid on those right now. They will go live within hand bid when I describe them. And at that time, you can start bidding live. I mean, how fun could this be? Then, like right now, we'll watch the bids and we'll close the bidding just like a live auction when we're together, but we're doing it here. Now, only this time I can't see you bid, but I can watch your bids. It's going to come up right here on the screen for me. This is going to be fast-paced, but I think pretty exciting. But here's a piece of advice. Don't wait to bid. get your bids in and stay with it until you're sure you have it. Now, I'll try and give you a warning what's going to come close to closing, but you got to be ready, okay? Because it's going to close. I'll give you kind of like, here's coming, and then it's going to close. So we'll announce who the winner is, but let's get off and let's start this first item. This first one is the ultimate party package. Now, this package includes the Thumbs Cookie Food Truck with treats for 40 people, a balloon garland from Sprinkles and Confetti, a custom marquee light-up sign from Alpha Letters, plus a 2-hour photography session with Ali Jogada. Now, this package is perfect for any celebration. And come on, let's be honest. We've been missing birthday celebrations, anniversaries, engagements, promotions, company parties, baby showers. I know people have retired and they haven't been able to have a party. Now, eventually, we're going to be able to have more people together, and this is going to be good into next year. So what a great way to celebrate. Where are we at right now? Let's get those bidding going on these folks. We have a bid. We have our first bid. Thank you, Marjorie. She's in at $750, folks. This is a $1,500 value. Now, they will do free delivery within 15 miles of the Twin Cities, okay, the metro. It includes up to 4 light-up letters or numbers, plus a $250 balloon decor, plus add Minnesota's cutest cookie, Kirby. The Thumbs Cookie Mobile will serve warm cookies for 40 guests. Thumbs has been listed as Minneapolis' best cookies, bite-sized, melt in your mouth, handmade cookies in a variety of flavors. And right now, Marjorie is the only one who's bid so far at $750. You can bid at $1,000 and plan a party. Yes, you could do this next summer. You could do this next fall. They're going to work with you. In fact, you can't even use it November, December, January because they're already booked up on that. So you also get 2 hours of event photography. It's kind of coverage or a fashion photo booth, if you prefer, with Ali. Now this will utilizing editorial fashion lighting, so each guest can look worthy of a magazine cover. This features an online gallery with all the images that can be shared with your guests. Folks, you need to jump in. That's only at $750. That's half, going at $1,000. How cool would this be? And you know what? You also get a collection of 10 retouched digital images that you're going to choose that can be downloaded from the digital gallery. Now, 30-day advance reservation needed, but folks, this is a party, and can you just say fun? We all want to get together. We all want to join up. And right now, you might not do it. You can't even do it at least till February or March. But what about June and July and August and September? Bringing this to your office, bringing this to your home. You know what? Folks, the bidding is going to close real fast. We have the one bid, and we're happy for that bid. Marjorie, you're going to get it, okay? But if no one else bids an extra $250, she gets the party. She gets the mouth-watering taste. Oh, we got one. Hey, Carrie jumped in. Thank you, Carrie. Now, Marjorie, it's going to close soon. I mean, it's seriously going to close soon. So get in if you want it, because those cookies, oh my gosh, they're delicious. Can you imagine celebrating with your parents as they're coming home, or with the kids at the end of the school year this year? Hey, congratulations, you graduated from our living room. Isn't that fantastic? I mean, folks, it's going to close soon. We're at 1,000. We need 1,250. Carrie, I appreciate you coming in. Margie, and thank you for starting us off. Okay, I got 1,000, no 12 and a half. 1,000, no 12 and a half, to go 12 and a half. 1,000, no 12 and a half, to go 12 and a half. It's so fun to be an auctioneer again. 1,000, no 12 and a half, to go 12 and a half, to go 12 and a half. 12 and a half. It's going to close real soon. Folks, get those cookies, get the decorations, get the photo booth. Ali, she'll treat you just spectacularly. It's going to close any second. It has now closed. It is closed completely. And congratulations, Carrie. You got the ultimate party package. Thanks you, Marjorie, for helping us out. Hey, wasn't that fun? Even just to watch? You just want to get in there and bid, don't you? Okay, our second item. This is good. It's an in-home 4-course sushi dinner for 10 with Pinko chef John Sugimura. Now, this is backed by popular demand. I mean, our past gala attendees were crazy for this. And I understand why. I mean, you get to enjoy Pinko chef John's undivided attention in your home. John is the executive chef, concept brand director, and partner at Pinko Japanese Street Food. The food is incredible there, folks. As a second-generation Japanese American and professionally trained sushi chef, his lifelong love of sushi, it truly blossomed during his time spent in Kyoto, Japan. Let's see where the bidding is at. Folks, we're at $2,500 value. We don't have a single bid yet. I mean, folks, open that bidding at $1,500. Just open that bidding at $1,500, okay? Chef John, you may not have seen this. I love this show. He was recently featured on an episode of Guy's Grocery Games on the Food Network. I mean, I think that's a hoot. And I would have to go look for that one up. I didn't see him on that one, so I'll have to do some Googling and find that one. And now he will be featured from Guy's to your kitchen. Now, how cool is that? Last year when we sold this live, the room erupted in bidding. And now you should join in and get that bidding. I mean, it's great food. I mean, you can pepper with him all kinds of questions about the show. Talk about, hey, is Guy a nice guy? What's with the hair? I mean, folks, this is a spectacular package. It can be used into next year. Yeah, right, Leslie, coming in. Yeah, you're going to enjoy this. Thank you so much, Leslie. Folks, remember, you have a year to use this, you know, and we're going to want to get together with our friends, and it's going to be a good time to get together and reconnect. I mean, maybe you even use it with your special cove of people. Okay, we're going to shut it down, folks. It's going to go fast. We've got the one bid, and we're going to sell it. But I think you need to jump in for $1,750. It's going to close really fast. It's not going to be here long. Chef John is spectacular. He's fun. The food is great. Bring it to your special bubble of people and have the party. Oh, Erin is in. Thank you very much. She's in at $2,000, and now we just need $22.5. She jumped the bid. All right. Leslie, you're out. It's going to close quick. I have no more control here. We've got the bids going now. Jump in, Leslie. Don't let it get away from you. Come on. It's going to close. Get those bids. I'm at 2,000, now 22.5. At 2,000, now 22.5. When you go 22.5, at 2,000, now 22.5. When you go 22.5, it's going to close soon. Leslie, jump back in. You're not going to get it. Aaron's going to enjoy this. We're so grateful for both of you bidding. It's going to close any second. Make sure you get in. Pinko, folks, chefs, fantastic chef, fantastic food. Oh, Leslie came in at $22.50. All right, we got a battle now, and it has closed. Leslie, you got it. There you go, $22.50. It closed. Thank you so very much. See, folks, I tell you, you got to get in early because when it closes, it closes. Thank you so very much for your bidding. Now, like many of you, this next package is probably for all of us a curated closet experience. My wife and I have spent many an afternoon COVID cleaning and sorting our closets. It needed to be done, okay? Now, you can take advantage and enjoy one full day of closet organization from the Neat Method. That alone is worth $1,500. I mean, as well as a half day of personalized styling experience. Now, throw in a Lululemon gift card for $250 and a gift card for $150 to the Container Store, and you are ready to roll. I mean, who is going to get the bidding going on this one, folks? We already have, I'll tell you what, a couple of bids. We have Matt, you're already in for $1,000. Who's going to go 12.5? It's a $3,500 value. Ashley, you're out. Ashley's in at 12.5. There we go. It's jumping up there. And now we've got Matt's back in there. Don't let it get away. Ashley, get back in there. Folks, the Neat Method is a lifestyle service. They're committed to providing more luxurious and smartly appointed living space. They recognize, they really do, that life is hectic. Come on, even in these times, sometimes you have a hard time maintaining an organized home, and it can become a challenge. Oh, it's already at $2,000, Matt. Thank you so very much. Ashley, you're out. Come back in. We need 22.5. Now, the Neat Method will come to your home and design and implement a customized solution that is not only effective, but sustainable. At $2,000, now 22.5. At $12,000, now 22.5. Now, that's not all. Rejuvenate your wardrobe with a half-day styling lesson from an award-winning sisterly duo. Their goal is to help you love your new look. I'm sure you have clothes you're unsure what to do with and how you can get the best utilized and what fits where. I mean, these ladies are pros. They will take your gift cards to good use by pairing the garments. We're at $22.50. It already came in, folks. We got this one's a hot one, folks. Come on, you got to bid $2,500. Matt, get back in there because you know what? This is so fantastic. They'll help you. They'll take those gift cards and find things that pair with the clothes you already have. I mean, how cool would it be for someone to look at your closet and say, yeah, if we just do this, we have a whole new outfit. Or, yeah, this is really good for you. And they may also say, yeah, okay, well, they'll be honest with you. That's why they're so good. They're kind, they're good. Now, you have to do it by 2021. Of course, you have to work with them. But save some money and have fun and support Jeremiah. Folks, the bidding is at 22.5. We're looking for 25. It's going to close really soon, folks. I'm at 22.5 no 25. At 22.5 no 25. Carrie, you're in. Matt, you're out. You're out. Got to go Carrie. And Carrie's in. Matt, we got a race here. And go 25. 22.5 and now 2,500. A 2,500. A 2,500. It's going to close soon. Folks, you're going to get organized. You get the gift cards. You get somebody to help you look at your clothes. Maybe it's not for you. Matt's back in at 2,500. Carrie, it's not going to be open long. It's going to close soon. Carrie, you've got to get back in. You got to jump back in. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get organized. Have someone work with your clothes. It's out of my control. It's at 2,500. We're looking for 27.5. It's going to close soon. It's going to close soon. It's going to close soon. 27.5. I'll go 27.5. Hey, oh, now we're at $3,000. Whoa, we're at 9 bids. This is going crazy. Okay, Carrie, Matt, it's sold to Carrie for $3,000. Thank you very much. Matt, I appreciate your bidding. And I think that what a battle that was. But Matt, don't worry. If you feel bad at all, look at this next package. I can help make some of that pain go away. And you can personally organize this by red or by white. It's real easy. Because this is the Trustee Wine Reserve with over 100 bottles of wine. And we already have a bid. Matt came in. People, this is already popping in here. Ashley's in at $1,250. But let me tell you about this. We're looking for a $1,500 bill. It's a $3,000 value. I should be bidding on this one, right? Who wants to run to the liquor store nowadays? Look at this package. The reason it's always one of our most popular live auction items is because it allows you to restock your wine with the Trustee's Reserve. Now, they're not going to bring in, I don't want to say any names, but the bottles of wine that you may not want to drink. They're going to bring in good bottles of wine, value wines, okay? Hey, and they're going to be wines they want to drink. We're at $1,500. Rebecca, Trish, you're out. You got to come in. Trish, come back. You've got to go $1,750. We're at $1,500. Come back in, Trish. We got to do it. Matt, hey, remember, Matt, come on back in. We appreciate all of our bidders. We're having fun. I wish I could see you, but I'm seeing your bids and I'm seeing your generosity. Now, all the wine has been donated by members of the Jeremiah Board of Minneapolis and St. Paul, some of the trustees, development committee, and heck, the Bash committee. They said, we'll get in on this. We'll give us some of our favorite wines. Now, the variety of wine in this package is amazing. I mean, there'll be some fun and unique surprises. I mean, there'll be red, there'll be white, there'll be stuff in between. I mean, here's what you do. You get this wine. You enjoy it over the coming months. Let it bring some sunshine to you, right? We're going to the darkest time of the year, and it's 100 bottles. You know, and not only does it taste good and you can enjoy it, is that it also, when you drink it, you know that you're supporting some amazing women and their families. Yep. Have we got another bid? Yep. We got another bid. 2 more bids have come in. It's now to $2,000. Rebecca, you're out. We need 22.5. Folks, we'll arrange to get that wine to you. Don't worry about it. You are bidding to change 2 generations at a time. Together we rise, and together we can clink glasses virtually. Think of all the happy hours you're doing with your family. Okay? Trish, come on back in here. I mean, aren't you doing those virtual happy hours? Make them feel like, hey, I'm missing out here because she's got all these great bottles. We thank everybody. Now, it's going to close soon. We got to keep this rolling because, you know, these virtual events, we can't go on and on. We just need someone to go to 22.5. I'm at 2,000. I'm now 22.5. Usually this goes about $3,000 to $5,000 when we're live, so you're getting a great buy right now. I'm at 2,000. I'm now 22.5. At 2,000, now 22.5. 22.5 has been bid. Thank you, Trish. And it's not going to last long. Get back in here. I'm now 25. What do you got? 22.5 and now 25. Trish just jumped way up there. I mean, don't mess around. I go 25. At 22.5 and now 2,500. At 22.5 and now 25. I go 25. Bid. It's wine. You can use it. It's almost gone. Just like a bottle of wine. It doesn't last forever. And then it's gone. So help 2 generations at a time. Enjoy all the trustee wine. Over 100 bottles. It's going to close any second now. At 22.5 and now 25. At 22.5 and now 25. Don't wait. It'll go. You'll miss it. Rebecca came in, 25, now 27.5. Trish, you got to go quick. It's going to close really quick. It's going to close really quick. Okay, it's closed. Rebecca got back in there. Thank you, Rebecca Martin, for $2,500. Trish, I want to thank you for all your bidding. Thank you so very much for your support. Got another package you can bid on, but we also have stuff on the silent auction, folks. Don't forget about that. Okay, actually, we have 2 more packages. This one, there is his picture. Far better looking than me. Chef Remy Pez, an in-home dinner for 4 to 6 people. Now, come on, we are all entertaining in our smaller groups. We're just talking about it tonight. What's Thanksgiving look like? I mean, I'm from a huge family on both sides. We usually have 2 competing nights with 15 to 30 to 40 people. Now I'm down to 4 to 6. Folks, you are already bidding on this because you know how good it is. Folks, it says $1,500 value. You need to throw that out because this is beyond that. We're already at $1,500. Okay, here's what we need. This keeps going. Treat yourselves to a private in-home dinner experience with one of the best chefs around, folks. He is spectacular. This multi-course meal, which we're already at $1,750 on, will be fully customized for your group. We're at $2,000, okay? Keep thinking about this. And it's now at $22.5. There we go. It's going to be customized for your group by Chef Remy. Now, he specializes in 7 to 10 course tasting menus that will pair well with wine. Now, the wine's not included, but, you know, he'll tell you what to get. Or maybe if you talk to the person who bought the 100 bottles, work something out, okay? We're already at $22.5. Ashley, thank you very much. Aaron, you're out. I'm at $22.5 on 25, a $22.5 on 25, a $22.5 on 25. Hey, I'll tell you what's going to happen. The winning bidder will have a consultation with Remy to design the menu and details. This one-of-a-kind experience is going to be entertaining and out of this world. I mean, look at these bids. Incredible food, a great foodie experience at $22.5 on 25. We have 7 bids. Let's get some more. A $22.5 on 25, a $22.5 on 25. Aaron, get back in. You've been so good to me all night. Ashley's right now in the lead. It's going to close soon. They've given me the heads up that it's going to close really quick. Hey, I'm at $22.5 on 25, $22.5. Chef Remy is spectacular. 7 to 10 course meal that for 4 to 6 people. It's intimate. It's great. Here we go. $27.5 and now $3,000. Ashley's coming in strong. Suzette, you got to get back in. Suzette and Chris, they jumped you. You've got to go $3,000. Do it quick. Do it quick. Do it quick. I'm at $27.5 and now $3,000. $27.5 and now $3,000. It's going to close fast. $27.5 and now $3,000. They're giving me the signal. It's about to close. $27.5 and now $3,000. $27.5 and now $3,000. Click, 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 click. $27.5 and now $3,000. I can't roll over to you and get in your face, but do it. It's closed. Very much. Thank you, Suzette and Chris and Aaron. Congratulations, Ashley. You're going to have a great time with Remy. He's going to just say hi to him for me, would you? It's going to be a great night. This is so much fun. The energy that you're feeling right now, and talk about energy when you get into Arthur's custom jewelry experience, there's an energy that you can't even begin to understand. I love Arthur's. And folks, I can say this, this wedding ring is from Arthur's. We already got bidding starting on it. I mean, it's a fantastic place to do all kinds of special gifting. We're already at $1,500. Matt, you're outbid. Trisha, she came in. This is, they are a longtime supporter of Jeremiah program, and they're a valued partner. They're giving this $2,500 package. It's an opportunity to get creative and work with the best to create your own very personalized piece. Folks, we're at $17.5 and now $2,000, now $22.5, $2,000 now $22.5, $2,000 now $22.5. Folks, Tyler, the owner of Arthur's, will work with you and execute your vision. I mean, he is a super cool guy. I mean, he really is. Easy to work with. You'll enjoy the whole experience. We're at $22.5, now $25. Leslie's in. Ashley, you're out. $22.5, now $25. $22.5, now $25. Folks, this is spectacular. They have the largest selection of loose and mounted GIA and AGS certified diamonds. And those diamonds are complemented by an unsurpassed collection of the finest designers in the jewelry industry today. I mean, what a great surprise gift. What a great thing to share with that special someone. And that special someone can be buying it for yourself. And we're at $22.5 and now $25, at $22.5 and now $25. I mean, folks, Arthur's Jewelers has been honored with many awards over the years by national, state, and organizations. And they're conveniently located between Minneapolis and St. Paul. They're right in Roseville. They've got a fantastic store. It's beautiful. I mean, when you walk into Arthur's, there'll be a family member behind every counter. And that matters. And this time, folks, we're at $22.5. You need to come in. The bidding is about to close. I mean, their mission is to empower consumers with making diamond purchasing the romantic and pleasant experience. Now, I was telling you, Well, you have until June of next year to use it. It's important to work with family jewelers. It's important to work with family businesses. They need our support. We need to support them because they're the ones who are supporting us right now. So please bid. I'm at 22 and a half. I'm now 25. At 22 and a half. 25. Marjorie's in now. Ashley, you're out. Go 27 and a half. Actually, 27 and a half. Now 3,000. Ashley's in at 27 and a half. And now $3,000. Marjorie, I'm sorry, you're out. Ashley, you're in at 27 and a half. We need to go $3,000, Marjorie. It's going to close. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And now Leslie, you're up. And now go 32 and a half. Go 32 and a half. Go 32 and a half. You got to bid now. Go 30. You got to do it right now. It's going to close down. 32 and a half. I can go 32 and a half. Leslie's in. Ashley, you're out. And go 32 and a half. And go Arthur's Jewelers, they're fantastic people. They'll take care of you. Go 32 and a half. And go 32 and a half. Yes, we did. Ashley's in front now. 32 and a half. Now 35. Now 35. Now 35. Now 35. Leslie, you're out. Go 35. 32 and a half and now 35. 32 and a half and now 35. And you go 35. Go, 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 go. Don't wait. Just click. Click on it. Just do it. Go 35. It's going to close. And it'll be gone. There's nothing I can do. It's going to close any second. Leslie, now's the time. Come on in. You can do it. Isn't this fun? She's having a glass. Should I? Yeah, drink the wine, put her down. Let's do it. And it's closed. Ashley got it for $32.50. Leslie, everybody who's been on the whole auction, thank you so very much. And again, I want to thank all of our donors who've made these donations, our chefs, the people who helped us organize people, and everything else. We thank you so very much. Arthur's, folks, please support them. We are so grateful for their continued support in what they're doing. I got to look at some names. We're at $126,000 on a fund of family. That is spectacular. If you didn't get a live auction item and you got some extra jingle in your pocket, walk on over there and make a gift. Please do that. I mean, but keep in mind, you can bid on the silent auction until 9 p.m. tonight. So get your bids in. There's Julie, Jeremy, Matt. People are making up their own bid numbers. Lindsay, Beth, their own amounts. Kay, Amy, Sue, Daryl and Brittany, Ann, Jill. There's another Annie, another Scott. Folks, Dylan is coming in. You can make up your own amount, okay? But just keep giving, whatever you can do. And we need your help next week. You'll be getting emails from us. Please don't delete them. You get that email on tomorrow or Monday and say, oh, I got this from Jeremiah. There's going to be a link to it, to this event. Please pass this on to your friends, your families, your coworkers. But lead it in with a, hey, I support Jeremiah program because. And your story, your message is what's important. Tell them to check out the great work Jeremiah is doing right here in the Twin Cities and across the country in 7 locations. I mean, they're truly doing amazing work. Have them watch the videos. And we will leave the give button open, okay? So they can be part of this transformative movement, 2 generations at a time. Together we rise. Thank you for all you've done tonight. Let me take one last look. Okay, we're at $128,000. How cool would it be by 9 o'clock tonight or by Monday morning we hit $150,000? You've shown us, truly, you have shown us that together we rise. We truly hope you'll stay and continue the celebration like we always do at the galas on the virtual dance floor. In fact, right here on the screen with me right now, how cool is that? If you haven't visited the photo booth, snap a pic and share it online, get your family, put your pets up there, we don't care. And I'll be sure to head back to the event page at jeremiahbullfrogbash.com because this is where it's gonna be. Enter the virtual dance floor and get up and groove with the DJ firm. Thank you, everybody.
We're giving up.